Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're back here for another Red Raiders ball game. London came out last night victorious over Grandview with about a 10-point difference. I think it was about 73 to 63, I think, something like that, which run the record up to 9-1. I'm here tonight with Ted Clements, who's going to help me out in the absence of Tommy Wilson. Ted, I'm glad to have you aboard.
Thank you, Gary. It's nice to be aboard. I think we did this one time last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did. We had a lot of fun, and that's what we want to do. We want to get uptight and just have a little fun up here. What did you think about that game last night?
Well, in the old-fashioned sense, they used to call them barn burners, and that's what that one was. It was a barn burner. The game wasn't decided until the last really couple minutes of the ball game. It was nip and tuck all the way, and I thought Grandview looked like at halftime they were going to pull away, but the Red Raiders came storming back in that third quarter with a real run, and I think that's what kept them in the ball game there at the end.
And we really made a defense last night. London played a super defense, and that's what they're going to have to do tonight.
Forward.
Okay, we're getting ready for a big barn burner here tonight. Like I say, both teams are coming in really strong.
Really strong, yeah. They both are. Well, the guy to watch for Big Walnut is going to be number 40. He's a Division I University of Toledo already, and quite a basketball player. So he'll be the one I think Big Walnut keys off of tonight for their big plays.
This number 40, who is that?
Aaron Stump.
Aaron Stump.
Yeah, he's a Division I signee for the University of Toledo. So well scouted, well thought of among the college coaches. So he'll be the guy that London's going to really have to stop inside. But I think with the kind of defense they played last night, they're up to the challenge.
I think they are. We're coming here. He's coming in at 6'5". I see Grulke is going to be jumping center with Stump.
Yeah. Grulke can probably jump with him, even though Grulke's only 6'1". He's up there close. John Wilson gets the tap.
And we got Sean Kahn a little off on his first three-point attempt.
Aaron Stump for, blocked.
Stump had the ball blocked, and we got Grulke bringing the ball down the floor once again, coming strong.
Well, the Big Walnut put a half-court screen on and brought the ball down and missed the basket, but Sean Kahn picks it up for London, and John Wilson takes a long jumper. Big Walnut has the ball back now, going to Aaron Stump. Moving the ball around the right side.
Looks like Big Walnut's kind of patient team. They got a good, they're set up. We got Stump moved into the paint and knocks one in.
Yes, Stump moves in.
And with first score of the game with Stump, 2-0. London makes a near steal. Nope.
Big Walnut again, number Andy Martin. Andy Martin from Big Walnut scores on a steal. Well, London looks like they're being patient tonight. I think if they just stay patient, they'll score.
I think they'll
score. Nice move by Sean Kahn. Yeah. Beautiful drive.
Little shake and bake there, and he's able to go through. Does the basket count?
And I think the basket count, yes.
And I was just getting ready to say, I noticed we've been setting up outside the arc quite a bit already, and I think I was just getting ready to say we're going to have to go inside with the ball to open up the outside, and no sooner I was thinking that, he went inside with it.
Well, last night, I think one of the keys to London's victory was taking that ball inside to John Wilson and to to Bo Williamson inside. I think that was the key to their success.
And Kahn knocks down a free throw, comes down on the other end, and is called for a foul. Who we got here?
Foul's on Pete Grulke. Pete Grulke is called with the foul. His first foul, London's first foul. The Red Raiders.
Is that what you want? More?
There you go.
How's that? Okay. Trying to get my cameraman so he can hear me okay. Okay, Gruke outside. There's that skip pass. Con makes a move, splits players, and loses the ball. You know, if I'm thinking right, when we were playing, good move by number 14.
Very, very good move. Andy Martin. That's his second basket in the first quarter here.
Wasn't it an automatic foul when you split two players?
Yeah, it was.
Against the person with the ball.
Right, it was.
Now it's unheard of.
Yeah, it's a rule change or a perceived rule change. I don't know which.
They're sticking Bennett pretty close. We got a football game going out here.
Yeah, I think 14 should have been called for the personal foul on that one. He was grabbing more arm than he was ball on that one. But,
yeah.
But the refs can't see everything. You know, they're not in the position to catch every foul.
Got Gruke sliding up to the top. Bennett look inside. Gruke open for a three. Will it go?
Hit the three.
Three for Gruke. This Gruke, I think he had about 6 points last night, but he played a tremendous defensive game.
Yes, he did.
And a lot of good rebounds, and he just played good all-around ball.
Well, and tonight you notice, Gary, that Gruke is guarding the star player for Big Walnut, Aaron Stump. That's his assignment tonight.
I tell you what, this Big Walnut team, they're hustlers.
Yeah, they crashed the boards. They really crashed those boards. But London, I tell you, London's playing very, very tight defense tonight.
And Shockley knocks that one in for him and makes the score 10-6. London's down by 4.
It's pretty hard to stop that shot. That was a well screened jump shot.
I got a feeling they had a pretty good, must have got a scouting report on last night's game because they're really playing tight defense inside.
Yeah, they are.
Big Walnut is.
Very tight.
And we got a charging foul on Stump.
Stump charges. Nice defense by Corey Bennett. Great job by Corey Bennett picking him up inside.
And Stump is working the referees. I can tell he's Division I ball player.
We have a first substitution for London. Josh Soney comes in for Sean Kahn. First substitution for the Red Raiders tonight. There's a hold up here. The referee's signaling something, but I guess we're back to play ball again.
Sonny brings the ball up the floor.
Big Walnut.
Bennett was open. Couldn't get it to fall. Rimmed in and out. And here comes Big Walnut with their own fast break. They're getting too many shots.
Yeah. Big Walnut's crashing the boards. They're really going in for the rebounds, and London is, I think, taking with some surprises here.
Definitely
early in the game.
I got my cameraman. I got him such a big monitor now that he just sits down and does the game. He don't have to stand up.
But you know, one thing, Gary, Big Walnut is really has good composure. I mean, they really pass the ball and work the ball. It seems to be a very well coached team.
They got a win last night over Olentangy.
Very well
by
coached.
more than 10 points. Bennett with a Gruke with the near travel. Williamson in tight.
Nice move by Bo Williamson.
Nice
move by Bo Williamson.
Stump.
That's the second foul on Stump, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And Bo has been making some good moves. He was making some really good moves to the basket last night. Have you been in there trying to teach these guys how to post up, Ted? I know that was one of your specialties.
No, but I'll tell you, they did a great job last night. John Wilson was outstanding last night, and Bo Williamson did just a tremendous job in that second half of posting up inside. I think it's the best game I've seen those two play together for a long time.
They really played a good game.
They were tremendous inside last night. Tremendous.
What made it even better is the guards were looking inside for the inside game.
They were.
I think you can get caught up in that outside game every once in a while, and you forget that you got to go. That's where your bread and butter is.
That's right.
Inside.
Yeah, a 5-foot shot's always more accurate than a 25.
I'd say so.
But I'll tell you tonight, London's battling. Yeah, they're not going to give up. London is in there scrapping.
12-7 right now. London's on the short end of the stick right now with less than 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. But it's early in the game. What kind of offense we got here? Looks almost like a figure 8.
Yeah, it is. London's playing a good defense, a good tight man-to-man.
Number 30, Shockley.
Nice shot, nice move by Shockley inside for Big Walnut.
Kahn up strong, and he knocks another one in. That runs that score up there pretty
There's a long pass down to Stump. Big Walnut.
And a good block.
Beautiful block by
the shortest man on the floor.
Josh Shoney.
Tommy calls him the franchise.
The franchise.
He just lived up to his name, man.
Great defense by Josh Shoney. Great defense. Sure 2 points. It was a sure 2 points.
Oh, yeah. The mismatch was so bad there. You're looking at 5'8" opposing to
right.
6'5".
6'5" to 5'5", wasn't it, or something like that?
Somewhere around there.
Great hands by Josh Shoney, though.
Good inside move. And we got a foul on Corey Bennett. This number 22, Jacobus, he's pretty quick.
Yes, he is.
Kind of caught Bennett flat-footed there and made the baseline move and drew the foul.
Got some substitutions for London. We got Jeremy Miller and Clint C. in for Bo Williamson and Corey Bennett. Going to give the 2 starters a rest, I guess.
And
London playing great.
You know, they had 5-second calls last night where the team couldn't get the ball in bounds. So
I knew they had some. I didn't know they had 5. They played great defense.
They nearly had one then. Quick turnaround jumper by Martin. London comes down with the ball. We got a quick inside pass back to a lot of razzle-dazzle there.
That's a case of almost overpassing, almost, Gary.
I'd say so.
You know, the man had a shot on the transition. He should have taken the shot.
Oh, who was that on? Sony kind of got caught up in the mix there because they had a big Walnut, big number 32. Weatherby was over one of London's players' backs first, and then Sony come up behind him. He gets caught up in the mix and gets called for the foul.
Well, Big Walnut makes another substitution. Number 44, Ty Stover, in the game for Scott Weatherly, 32.
And Big Walnut will inbound the ball under their own bucket. Jumper three-pointer.
Three-pointer.
By number 14, Andy Martin.
Well, he's been a big scorer this quarter.
He sure has.
Andy Martin has been the big scorer, not Aaron Stump. Andy Martin's been the guy that's really carried the offense for him this quarter. Partial block there on London's shot.
Yeah, we got C in the game. Good rebound by Miller. Had good defensive position there. Good block out, and Kahn takes it strong to the board and draws the foul. That's what we got to do more of too there, is take it to him and get him, draw those fouls that way. Yeah. Hopefully maybe the ball will win, get a three-point shot, chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, London's going to have a strong transition game to beat these guys. If they allow Big Walnut to get back and get set up with the height and the wide bodies they got underneath that basket, it's not going to be London's kind of game. London's got to get a good transition game going.
Got Kahn going to the line. He's averaging 17 points. I believe he's got about 6 so far tonight in the first quarter.
And Sean makes the second one, so London now's behind by 5.
And London's defense is taking over again. And Guston really likes what he's seeing there.
Corey Bennett takes a shot for 3. It's off the far side of the rim. Big Walnut bringing the ball back down in transition now. Andy Martin, their big scorers with the ball now.
Oh, You can't let him run in the paint like that. Number 20.
Kevin Myers, a scoop shot there. Old scoop shot layup.
And London's down by 7 right now, 19-12, less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Good rebound by Williamson. Can he hold on to the ball? Good move. And here comes Kahn. Looking for Bennett in the corner. And
Yes.
it's good.
3 by Corey Bennett. Cuts the lead to 4 now.
Right.
Big Walnut coming back in transition again. Good. Almost stolen by Bo Williamson. Substitution for London. Wilson is back in for Bo Williamson. And Big Walnut's substitution is Mike Jacobus, number 24.
Chad, if you see something you might want to call a replay on it, let me know and we'll give her a shot.
Yeah.
Got another 5-second call.
Great defense by London.
That
Great
defense is getting
defense.
down now.
Great defense by London Red Raiders.
Hey, we've been looking for this defense for about 6 games, and it's
Right.
finally showed up.
Great man-to-man defense. I'll tell you, I love to see this man-to-man pressing defense.
Miller goes in strong, gets the ball stripped by number 14, Andy Martin.
Well, Andy Martin surely having a great first quarter for Big Walnut.
He sure did.
He's doing the scoring and he's doing the defense. He's really having a good all-around game. London playing a very tight man-to-man defense, very tight, forcing the ball to the outside.
Oh, yes. Sir.
A charge by number
And big spin
14.
move and run right into Russell. Number 14, Andy Martin.
An offensive charge. I think that's his first or second. I thought that was his
That's
second. I guess it's only his first foul.
It's his first foul, yeah. Kahn had one of those called on him almost the same way. He got by the first man. There's another guy when he made the spin, standing there waiting for him.
Well, London's got the ball.
Good pass in, and it should be a foul.
Yes, a foul. Right at the end of the
buzzer.
quarter.
So Wilson will go to the line shooting 2. The score right now is 19-15. And Donnie, if you want to pick up that last foul there.
Strong move by Wilson. I think the replay will show a strong move by Wilson to the bucket.
I tell you, this game is made out. It's coming up to be everything we expected.
It is. It really is.
London
Really
has
is.
really got their hands cut out. But I tell you, the game cut out for them. But it's the same way. As long as we can keep this type of game going in the halftime, things are going to change. It's going to go our way.
Yes, I think so. The scoreboard hasn't got the other score up there yet. It's only got
Donnie,
7.
let me know when you're ready. Okay, roll it. And here's that play where Wilson went in.
With time clicking away on the clock, about 3-4 seconds left.
Pass into Wilson. He goes up strong.
Very strong, very strong, very strong. That's what London's got to do. They got to bring that ball into Wilson and Bo Williamson inside.
Thanks, Don. That come out real good.
And they're gonna, if they're going to keep in this game, they got to keep the inside game moving. Because that'll allow them to have the outside open shots when they have them.
That's right. We've been harping on that all year, and I guess people say, who do these guys on TV think they are? They think they're coaching or something? But
But it's true, Gary. It's
yeah.
You know, a great inside game gives you a great outside game.
Right.
Because if you got a great inside game, it's hard to defend the whole floor.
There's no way you can defend the whole floor,
so-
not especially at this level.
That's right. And so they're going to sag on you when you got your inside game going. You bring the ball back out, and London's got some great three-point shooters. They really do. It's just that sometimes high school players get in a position where they seem to force a lot of it. Okay, we're back in. Stump's back in the game for Big Walnut now.
London stays in a man-to-man.
Great
Good
defense.
pass
Great
in,
defense.
stolen by Kahn. Good lead
Good
pass.
transition.
And Wilson goes back up strong and won't go for it.
Well,
London's playing that sticky man-to-man.
very, very good defense. Very strong defense.
I'm
They're
not
forcing
sure
the big
whether-
man outside. They're forcing the big man outside.
I tell you what, Big Walnut does a lot of motion.
They sure do.
A lot of motion in their game. Looking for Kahn. He goes inside against the trees. And John goes
What
up.
a move! What a move by John Wilson.
Little herky-jerky,
That's
murky.
right. Look like Charles Barkley there for a
we
little
got
bit.
trouble here.
Oh, London got caught asleep on that one.
Yeah.
Transition pass to the other end, caught London asleep.
21-19, 6:55 left in the second quarter. We've got a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen.
There goes Bo Williamson up, and he's fouled by number 40, Aaron Stump, I think. I think they're calling it on Aaron Stump. If they are, that's his third.
I tell you what, this Bo is probably
No,
the
they call
most
him
improved
24.
ball player over the past year on that team.
Who's that?
Bo Williams.
Bo, yeah. Yeah, Bo is. Bo's going up stronger with the ball.
He's playing with a lot of confidence
He
now,
is,
where it
yep.
seemed like, and maybe it was before, but it just didn't seem like he had the confidence that he's got now.
Well, he's going up strong. You just last night, in that game last night, I counted 3 or 4 of them inside where he really went up strong with the ball and made it. It's going to be a London a little nervous on their foul shots here early on. Bo misses his first one of the two foul shots.
Yeah.
London's they'll get in the groove here before long.
21-19.
He hits the second one, and we got a 21-20 game now. London's pressing.
Big Walnut doesn't waste any time getting the ball down the floor.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed with London's defense, though.
Especially with this motion
Oh,
offense
it is.
that Big Walnut's running. They got 5 guys moving all the time. And number 30, Shockley knocks that one in. Kahn going down to his knees, still was able to get the pass off. John Wilson up strong, and he got it. He drew one. I think that was a good call there.
Big John there, I think, got a little bit out of control on that rebound. He come down and was in an awkward position there and trying to get the ball back up, committed a charge. I know the fans don't like it, Gary, but I think you're right. I think it was a charge.
Yeah, it looked like he might have lowered his shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He did. He was off balance just a little bit from that rebound. And here comes Big Walnut inside to the player. Stump, no good.
His Stump's he's good. He got good hands. Woo! Number 30, Shockley. I tell you what, you don't know who to guard on this team.
I tell you what, they're hitting it from all parts of the floor. You know, they're trying to work it inside, but they'll hit from the outside too.
I don't know what kind of average per game they're running. And he's blocked by Shockley. Little short jumper by Williamson, and Shockley said, "Don't bring that stuff over here."
That's right. We're gonna burp leather now. Gonna burp some leather. Well, nobody back. Sean Kahn fouled in.
Good move by Gruke to get the rebound, and he's fouled by, I believe, number 20.
14, I think it's on,
14?
Garrett. I think Aaron Martin committed the foul. Yeah, number 14.
Okay. Donnie, during the fouls and stuff, pick up the scoreboard.
Well, Gary, I'll tell you this. Big Walnut has got a well-disciplined offense.
We got 25-20 score right now. 5:27 left in the second quarter. You're free, Don.
Big Walnut takes its time, moves the ball well to get the shot they want. They're a fairly well-disciplined high school basketball team.
They are so far. Well, they didn't get to be 9-2 and 8-0, not doing something right. As Gruke knocks in the first one. 25-21, and it's early in the game.
Very early, yeah. Red Raiders seem to have a penchant for being a second half team anyway.
They seem like they like to come from behind for some reason.
In second half.
I always want to be ahead all the time. It seems like once they get down, they play a lot harder and
yeah, they do.
Just dig in and get back to fundamentals and do everything that's supposed to be done earlier. Good step slide by Sony.
Yeah, Big Walnut's designing their offense to get Aaron Stump open. A lot of their offense is designed around picks and screens to get Stump when they open. But London is playing a great man-to-man defense right now on Big Walnut. They're keeping Stump from getting the ball.
But since Stump don't get the ball,
yeah,
Weatherby knocks that one in.
They're keeping Stump from getting the ball, but other players are scoring in his place.
Seems to be hot and on fire tonight.
I'll tell you this: if they continue to go inside and to John Wilson and the whole interior, Big Walnut's going to be in trouble with fouls, I think, before we get too deep in the game.
Got a 27-22 score right now. 4:51 left in the second period. I picked that up. You're free.
Well, John goes to line for two. John Wilson for London steps up for the first one and makes it.
John's pretty accurate at the foul. I don't know what kind of average he's shooting at the foul line, but he seems to be pretty accurate at the foul line.
Yeah, I imagine it's pretty high. He seems to be a great foul shooter.
He's a smart player.
Yes, he is.
He
very is, very much so.
Of course, as we know, he carries well over a 4-point average.
Is that what John's average is?
Yeah.
Well, he's a smart player.
4 points.
He's a smart basketball
4'7",
player.
4'8". And we got a foul on Sony, I believe.
Josh using his hips there a little bit on defense.
And it all goes back to the fundamental thing of you got to move your feet.
You got to move those feet. That's right, Gary. Basketball is a game of feet. Most people don't realize that.
Feet and legs. A lot of people think your shot comes from your arms. If you don't have any legs, you don't have no shot.
London playing a great defense.
Well, they'll take them all night long and miss. Kahn comes up with the rebound. Oh. They cut that passing lane off real quick. And Wilson
walked with the ball.
Attempted to make this, advance the ball down the floor, and is called for traveling. We got a barn burner here, Ted. We got 27-24 score.
Yeah, no matter how hard Big Walnut tries, they can't pull away. London stays right in there. Stump was free now. They finally got him free with the ball. Corey Bennett's on him, though. He's a foot taller than Corey Bennett, but Corey Bennett's playing tough defense.
Too bad tonight so
no,
far.
He's not.
Everybody else is. Corey Bennett, he sets.
He's got it.
You give him time to set. That's about 3 of them, I think, for him so far tonight.
Uh-oh, here comes Big Walnut back on a fast break from the press.
Tell you what, they come at us like a ball of fire. Shockley.
They waste no time after our scoring to get that ball back down the floor. I mean, they come at you hard.
They sure do.
Got a bad pass here from London, who got a little turnover. Got new substitutions in for London.
Miller's in the game.
Miller is in the game. Pete Grolke's in the game. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's the 2 substitutions.
Got a 2-point game here, 29-27. London on the short end right now. Big Walnut's patient, moved the ball about 4 times, and that was nothing but a rock upper that time. Bennett from the other side, a little bit too long.
John Wilson the rebound.
John double pumps and goes up.
Great move by John Wilson. Great move. It's a tie ball game, Gary. It's tied up again.
And Bennett over-hustled that time, got called for the foul. Like Tommy said last night, he'll pick up 10 floor burns tonight.
At least 10. I tell you what, he gives it 110%, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Corey Bennett
get back to where John made that shot.
Well, I guess we're into the 1-1, aren't we? Yes, both teams are in the 1-1 now.
Yeah, both teams are in the 1-1 now. Both teams 7 player fouls. Tie ball game.
Good call, good call. It was last touched by Big Walnut. Stump missed the foul shot, and there was a chase of the ball, and Big Walnut hit it out of bounds. So here come the Red Raiders one more time here.
One more time.
2:50 left in the second quarter, and
still have
the Red Raiders are on the march. Good pass inside to John.
Oh,
beautiful.
Beautiful turn.
Beautiful move by John Wilson inside.
I get ready to say, I thought he put the ball on the floor prematurely there, but it worked out.
Beautiful move by John Wilson.
Don't worry about it.
Well, Big Walnut's back down with the ball strong. They come back with that ball very strong. He walked.
Hey, and we got a travel foul.
Yes.
Okay, Donnie. Roll it.
We have another substitution for London. Daniel Russell is coming in for Corey Bennett.
And London takes a 2-point lead with right around 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Near tip out by Wilson.
Here comes Big Walnut back now.
Got Stump setting up top. They've kind of shut Stump down pretty good so far.
Good defense by London.
Looked like to me a
good
defense getting a little
by
tired.
London.
Yes.
Excellent call. Excellent call by the officials. Yes, Sean Conn was driving.
Tried to get him an Oscar on an acting
That's
job,
right.
but
Sean was trying
maybe
to
next year.
He kind of locked knees with him there.
Uh-huh.
The last time I read about that, that's a foul.
Yeah, because you're the one committed it. Them was the good old days, wasn't it?
That's right. Those were the good old days. Here goes Sean at the line for 1-on-1.
Miller up with the ball, up strong, and he goes back and gets the roll. All right.
Good rebound by Miller.
I tell you what, I made some statements about Miller not being as good as his brother, and ever since then, this kid has really been trying to come on. He's going to show me.
He's going to show you.
And I love it. Show me.
He's going to show you. That was
He shows
a strong rebound. Good defense by Wilson.
There. And Miller comes out the other end and picks up a foul.
He's trying to show you he's going to be aggressive, Gary.
Uh-huh. Start adding them up.
Well, you have to be impressed. You have to be impressed with London's defense. You have to be impressed with that man-to-man defense.
This defense actually come alive in the third quarter of the Bexley game, and they've shown us a whole lot of defense since then. Tommy told me last night, "Are you going to say defense again?" I said, "Yes, I am."
Well, you have to be impressed with it. It's been these last two games. I don't know of any high school I've seen in recent years play as good a man-to-man as they've played last night and tonight.
I tell you what, playing a man-to-man that sticky takes a lot out of you. You've got to be in shape to be able to play that type of man-to-man.
Well, Big Walnut seems to retain possession here, even though they missed a foul shot. There was a scuffle for the ball, and Big Walnut ends up with it. Going to try a three-pointer.
Rebound by Miller, and that was a good kick out off the rebound.
Yes, it was. London coming down. They're being a little more patient now. They'll work the ball around. Moved by Sean Conn.
Dribble, and almost. Good stay by Conn. Three-point attempt. It won't go. Uh-oh, here comes Stump doing his thing. That was almost automatic there.
Yeah, it was.
Aaron Stump.
We're back to a one-point game now with London leading 1-1. Miller inside strong.
Jeremy playing strong. Go ahead on Jeremy.
Very strong move. London pressing man-to-man now.
London's leading by 3 with 26 seconds left in the first half. Oh, Coach wanted to travel there and we didn't get it.
Yes, we didn't get that travel.
I think
Big Walnut's going to wait for the last shot.
Yeah,
they got it in Stump hands. That's what I think they want.
10 seconds now. Almost tipped in by Wilson. And we go into the halftime locker room with a 35-32 score. Ted, I say We've seen a barn burner here so far.
We are. This is far from over. This game is far from over. 35-32. It's just almost like a tie game.
It looks like it could be anybody's game.
Yes, it is.
But I really think if London keeps their composure and does the things that they're capable of doing, they're going to be able to pull this one out.
Well, I think London continues to go inside with the ball as they have most of the first half. Big Walnut's going to have a tough time stopping.
We're going to check here and see if we can get some stats off of my stat man over here in just a second. Here he comes now. Thank you, Drew.
Here comes the stat man.
We got first half stats here, and we got Kahn with 11, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Bennett with 3. Gruke with 5. Wilson, not sure what that is.
It looks to me like it's 11.
Williamson with 1.
11, I think. Williamson. Yeah.
Okay. And Miller with 4.
Miller with 4.
And for Big Walnut, we have Martin with 4.
He's been the surprise factor.
He
tonight.
definitely has. He's taken up the spot where we thought that Stump would be. Well, according to this, Stump has only got 4 points. 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points.
2 for Weatherby, 15 for Shockley.
Shockley has got 15 points.
Myers with 2 and 9 for Martin.
Well, I guess Martin and Shockley have been the big surprises tonight.
Which gives us a score of 35-32. And we're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back right after this break. Roll this second half here, Ted. We got a little under 2 minutes to go before we get started here. London was shot 28 times, made 11 of them, which gives them a rounded off figure, I'd say, 40%. What do you think of that as far as the shooting average?
Well, like we were talking at the break, I think that's certainly a very respectable shooting average for high school basketball. And I wouldn't be surprised to see London better that in the second half, since they're generally a second half team. I wouldn't be surprised to see that percentage go up in the second half.
I got a feeling it might. London is usually a second half team.
Yeah.
They've done the same thing in football.
Yeah, right.
They come out in the second half and dominate as we get a good shot of the pep band over there. Eat 'em up, raw.
Yeah, I think we can name this basketball team. Remember the Cleveland Browns? They used to call them the Cardiac Kids.
Yeah.
I think that's what we could call these guys.
I've already named them that. You're late. We've already named them that.
That's a good name for them. You give them a good name.
Back. Cardiac Kids. Well, they know they're in a battle tonight. We got scoring-wise, we got Kahn coming in with an average of 17 points. Wilson with 15-point average. Bennett with 13, Miller with 7, and Sonny with 6. So the scoring is pretty well distributed amongst the team.
Which means a good balanced offense.
Good balanced offense. Rebounding, Wilson's averaging a little over 8, and Miller was 5, Gruke was 6, Williamson with 5. So we're getting good board work also.
Good balanced attack.
I want to congratulate the reserves on their win. They pulled one out there in the last few seconds. I'm telling it right this time, ain't it, Carl? Tommy set me up the other time. We pulled it out 43-42. We did get a win this time.
Yeah. Ryan Peters got a birthday present. Wasn't it his birthday tonight?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Ted, I want to thank you for coming up. I really appreciate you doing this.
I enjoy it. I love to do it. I love high school basketball.
Yeah, I know you do. You have one up here for too long. You have to be in the stands.
That's right. I don't know how I'll do that. I'll have to pace. I'll come up here and pace behind you. Well, London's got possession in the start the second half. Sean Kahn takes it over to Pete Grulke.
Come out with the same lineup they started with the first half.
Yes, they do.
Gruke goes in tight and knocks it down.
Nice one. Nice drive by Pete Grulke.
Gruke gets up pretty high. A near steal by Kahn. Gruke can pull that off because he gets up pretty high when he gets in that close. And when you get up that high and release the ball at the top of your jump, your chances are you're going to come out on the scoring end of it. Those short jumper in the paint, we can't allow that. Weatherby knocks it in.
Weatherby's back now.
Wilson turns around, he's looking. Skip past the Kahn, a little too high. Wilson, short jumper, should it go? Yes.
Yes.
And I love the way he's using that glass. I tell you what.
Classic, isn't it? Isn't that
That's
classic?
right.
Classic.
That's
Classic
fundamental
jump
ball.
shot.
If you don't use that glass, then you got a problem. That's what that square's up there for.
Classic. Classic jump shot on that side, using that glass. Like you said earlier in the program tonight, John Wilson's a smart basketball player.
Oh, man, that man, Weatherby took 7 steps and still got the bucket.
I thought he was a pass receiver for a minute in football. I thought maybe we were back at football games on that last possession by Big Walnut.
Williamson made a good fake move. Kahn, 3-point attempt won't go.
Back to our 3-point shooting here again. We got to settle down and come inside some with that basketball.
Got to go back inside, which will open up the outside.
That's right. You got a guy like John Wilson in there. You got to go back in.
Rebound by Kahn. That's called one of them head jobs. He rolled it off the top of his head and come down and takes it the length of the floor. Pass it off to Wilson. Wilson knocks it in.
That call was on Sean Kahn pushing on offense, and there'll be no basket. It looks Big Walnut's possession.
Kahn must have eyes in the top of his head and the back of his head. That ball's rolling around the top of his head, and he still come down with the ball.
Got great hands.
He
Sean
really
Kahn's
does.
got great hands. Well, Big Walnut going long with it. Uh-oh, stolen by London.
And London goes long. Bennett goes up and gets the roll. And right off the bat, he's looking for somebody to guard. London in the full court press.
London's coach on the side here calling the defensive signals. London really responding here on defense.
They really are.
Very tight, very tight.
You can't let them have them shots in the paint. Good thing only happens when you get that shot down in the paint like that.
Yep.
And
Stump seems to be scoring a little more now. He come in with that rebound and seems to be getting more active now.
Probably got a wake-up call when he went in there at halftime. And Wilson's going to get called for a charge. I tell you what, the bigger guys get them charging calls against the smaller guys a lot of times because they look like they're running over them, but what are they going to do?
The only problem I have with that call is that the Big Walnut man wasn't set on defense. He was moving with Wilson.
Right.
And generally on a call inside like that, you got to be set.
Donna, can you see that? Yeah. We had a near save by Wilson there.
Yeah. Great defense by John Wilson, though. Great defense. He prevented an easy layup.
Stump.
Stump for 3 points.
And Stump's into it.
Tied it up, Gary. We're tied again.
Hold it down. Just hold it right there.
We're tied 41 all.
Oh, Wilson in tight, and he won't go, and we get a whistle. We got a foul.
Foul on Big Walnut, number 32. Scott Weatherby.
Here we goes that play with Wilson inside there. We're looking inside. Here we go.
See, the guy was
Up
moving.
strong. The guy was definitely moving.
He was moving. He was moving.
Thanks, Donnie.
Defensive man was moving. But the officials don't have instant replay, do they?
No, they don't. And we don't have. We got near instant.
Well, they don't even have a near instant. They got to call it at the angle they're at. Sometimes that's a real disadvantage with your referee.
I tell you it is. I don't begrudge officials.
I don't either.
Some before, and I tell you.
Nobody loves you, do they?
You're darned if you do, and you're darned if you don't. And Williamson knocks it in.
Well,
London's up by 2.
London takes a 2-point lead again now. They were up by, what, 5 at the beginning of the third quarter?
Yeah.
You know, London's back in that pressing man-to-man defense, playing strong defense. Here's this number 32.
Good rebound by Williamson. Kahn pushes the ball up the floor to Grulke. Look inside, Williamson. Back out. Three-point attempt isn't good. Won't go.
Won't go.
And London was wanting a 10-second call there, which it was close.
Got a little mismatch here with Corey Bennett on Stump.
Yeah, it is.
And he's hanging in there. Corey's playing him strong.
Oh, no.
Oh, Gary, I don't know.
Falls down and then,
I don't know, Gary.
I didn't like that call too well.
I don't complain about the officiating, but that one was suspect.
That really was. That had something to do with Tommy's playing a verticality there.
A little suspect on that call. Stump's going up again. Nope. Corey Bennett's stopped him.
And we got a foul there by 14 on Sean Kahn.
Sean's second foul.
Scoreboard.
Well, Big Walnut's going to inbound it under their own basket here.
Okay, good. Big Walnut inbounded, and a little short jumper won't go.
Here comes the Red Raiders back
Bennett
down.
with the
Sean
rebound.
Kahn driving.
Grulke's trying to make a sneak there. I'll tell you what, I can see the Stump's got the green light. Miller, and he gets hammered. He went up strong, though.
Very strong.
He made one last night like that, Ted, on a fast break, and went up with the left hand and knocked it in.
Knocked it in. Timeout, Big Walnut.
Like Tommy says, just give him the next year, and he really feels we're going to have a super ball player there.
Yeah, he's playing a great role as a man coming off the bench for the down underneath, playing the forward.
Got a close-up there of Guston. He's getting busy. London's up, what, 43-41? We've been stuck on that for a little while, Ted.
The London coach is telling the players, I think, let me handle the referees and let's play.
Yeah. And that's the way it has to be. I wrote an article years ago of what your duties were as a player and as a fan and as a coach and as an official. And
maybe we ought to get that out and pass it out again.
Yeah, I've still got it. And believe it or not, it made the AP. I got a call from California. It made the AP.
Yeah, I think sometimes we all need a reminder of our role. We can get carried away. I was sitting with John Wilson's grandma last night, and I got carried away myself a couple times with the officiating. Had to remind myself, get back under control, Tim.
Say it's only a game.
Yeah, that's right. You might be out there officiating, and somebody be up here like you.
Got good camera work by both our camera people tonight. Don McNeil's doing the near instant replay, and Carl King, our regular cameraman, can't beat him. He worked for the cable company anyway. That's what they said in the dispatch.
Missed foul shot by London.
Gets called for travel. Kahn made an attempt to make a pass and looked up and there was no one to pass to, and by that time it was too late. And he got caught taking that extra step.
Well, London has a 3-point lead now. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. London's back into seems to be a trapping defense now versus the man-to-man. Stump underneath. Stump. Short. Gets his own rebound.
And he keeps the ball over his head, which is something like we said once before. You don't teach that.
Yeah, he's got a nice shot. Keeps that ball high.
Franchise can't get his 3-point attempt to go. And here they come again.
Yeah, we're back to being a little bit impatient on offense. The Red Raiders are, and going for the 3 points. And And they think they need to be a little more patient, go back inside.
And they did. Good block by Miller. They're battling under there.
Foul on Big Walnut. Corey Bennett gets the rebound and the foul on Big Walnut. The Big Walnut player was bear hugging Corey. Mike Shockley, yeah, he was bear hugging
second foul.
Corey Bennett.
We'll get it right here in a minute. Say he was bear hugging him.
Yeah,
huh?
bear hugging him.
And another travel is kind of getting to be contagious here.
That was a good call, Gary.
Yeah.
He pulled his pivot foot. Well, London is in the midst of a turnover again here. And Big Walnut has a chance to take the lead with it. London leading 44-43. Big Walnut's got the ball now. Got a chance to take the lead for the first time in quite a while if they do.
In this quarter.
Oh, yeah, they lead the lead.
And I look like they're going. And we got a jump ball. Which way does the arrow go?
Good offensive defensive rebound by Jeremy Miller.
I fuss about this a lot, Tim, but what do you think about that possession arrow? The jump ball is called.
I'm not fond of it. I think they ought to jump it like they used to.
I really do too.
One thing makes the game more exciting.
Oh yeah. I can put this in supposedly to make the game go faster and this type of thing, but it doesn't go any quicker. Look at how much time it's taking right now just to get this ball inbound.
Yeah, because during this, the change of the arrow, you can substitute. Good move inside, but missed.
I believe we got Wilson picking up another foul.
Yeah, I think it is. I think
John
the foul
fouled out last night. It's a little too early to. What's that? That's his third
foul.
Got a minute 57 left in the third quarter. What would you do? Would you take him out?
I don't know. That's a real judgment call.
You're definitely going to need him down the stretch.
You're definitely going to need him down the stretch. I agree with that.
London's still holding on to a 1-point lead, 44-43.
London is really back in a
really
tough
tight.
defense.
Gusson wanted a 5-second call there. And London gets
the tip. London gets the call on that tip. Well, it remains a tight game, Gary.
We've got a turnover now. We've got to capitalize on these turnovers.
Yeah.
Looking inside to Wilson, little inside-outside game. And Bennett.
Corey Bennett for a three-point shot.
Cousin to cousin.
Brings it down.
That gives us a little bit of breathing room. Not much with this three-point shot, though. I tell you what, I still like Big Walnut's composure.
They have great composure.
And Bennett's in the right place at the must have been the right place at the right time. Now I'm gonna sing.
You can't contribute it to his height.
Gotta go. We'll take it. And we got a charging foul on somebody. Basket's good.
Three-point shot was good, though, Gary.
It's our sixth foul. We're nearing that trouble mark.
That's
where
right.
We'll be shooting them.
Yeah.
Was it one more?
One more, or is it? Yeah, that's right. One more, and we'll be at the penalty strike. Big Walnut's got 3 to give. Well, we got 40-some seconds left in the third quarter.
London's up by 7, 50-43.
I think that's the largest margin they've had since the whole game.
And we got a foul on Corey Bennett.
Corey.
Tell you what, they show the ball, make that little spin move, and I tell you, it'll get the best of them.
Yeah. How many is that? I think that's, 3 fouls on Corey?
Kahn goes in for Bennett.
I think that's 3 on Corey.
They haven't showed how many fouls he's got yet. If that's right, they're only showing one.
I don't think.
No, it's 4.
No, I knew it was 3 or 4. I knew it was more than 1.
I was going to take one if they'd give it to us.
But Corey's done an excellent job on Stump. Stump's got him out height by about 5 inches, and
Yeah.
Corey's done an excellent job.
Got Miller going to the bench, getting ready to go back in.
Well, Stump's at the line, shooting a 1-on-1 for Big Walnut. He misses it.
50-43. Uh-oh. Try to steal by Stump. He never even broke stride, Ted.
Yeah, never even broke stride. That pass was telegraphed the whole way there. And they knew it was coming.
Knocked the lead to 5. London's getting a little wild with the ball there. Big Walnut's picking up their defense quite a bit.
Yes, they are.
Now's where patience is going to show up.
That's right. They're coming into that little half-court trap.
We got another whole quarter yet to go. Clint C goes into the game for Grulke.
I think we got several three-point shooters in here, don't we?
I really like this Clint C. London's going to hold the ball for the last shot. Are we going to get it? And we drew a foul on number 24.
Matt Jacobson, I think. Yeah,
Jacobus?
Jacobus. Jacobus, I guess.
We'll get it right here in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get it right. Mike Jacobus.
Kahn goes in strong with the left and won't go. Did you see that rebound? That number 24, Jacobus, 6'3", snatched that ball like big time.
Yes, he did.
Well, Ted, we're getting ready to go into the last quarter. We're looking at
5-point game.
5-point game, 50-45.
And we got John Wilson with 3 fouls and Corey Bennett with 4, right?
Yeah. Picked up the cheerleaders out in the middle.
Well, I tell you, London's going to have to continue to play strong defense, but I tell you, they're going to have to be a little more patient and go inside with that ball.
That's for sure.
As I can tell you right now, Big Walnut is the way that quarter ended, they're shaping up to go inside the Stump.
I'm looking
they're going to go to their
money
money
right
player.
now, and I'm seeing a kid that would have really made a big difference in this team had he come on out and played and done the things that we'd like for him to have done. That was, can't even say his name.
Whitelow?
Whitelow.
Yeah.
I tell you, I watched him last year in some practice, man, and he was just jumping over top of everybody in the gym.
Well, he's what, 6'5" or 6'6"?
6'5" or 6'6".
A big kid.
And can play with the better ball. I just wish he'd have been out with
He would have helped. I'll tell you, they could have really used him.
Wilson with the short jumper and won't go.
Well, 5-point lead, and here comes Big Walnut. Big Walnut. Trying to get some mismatches in here with their switching offense here, trying to get mismatches.
Tell you what, they're running the heck out of a motion offense there.
Trying to set Stump up. They're trying to set Stump up inside, and a bad pass.
And they're coming after us.
They're coming after us.
Knocked it to a 3-point game now. It's real early in the fourth quarter. He's going at him. John Wilson with easy. Yes, sir. That's where we got to go, inside, Ted.
That's right. You're right, Gary. That's where they've got to bring that ball inside. They got to be patient and go into their money players. John Wilson's is a money player in the fourth quarter with a team like Big Walnut. Now you got a mismatch here now with Sony on Stump. 5-second call.
Sir. Defense.
Yes, very good defense. Red Raiders playing very good defense.
Coach's got to be overwhelmed with the way these kids play.
Oh, I'm telling you, he got to be. They're playing their hearts out. I'm telling you, they're playing their hearts out on defense tonight. Same thing as last night.
Oh, bad pass from Miller.
Very bad pass.
And I believe Kahn picked up a foul there, trying to reach in.
Reaching in, yeah, he did.
And they give the old who me?
Who me? couldn't have been my hand doing that.
All right. I think he knew he did it.
It couldn't have been my hand. Had to be somebody else's.
And we got Bennett back in the game. Let's give it a light. We got Kahn, Bennett, Williamson, Wilson, and Sony in for London.
Well, we have a 5-point lead. Big Walnut has a chance now to narrow that margin.
Stump goes to the line, shooting a 1-and-1, and he's good.
Makes the first one. Got the front end.
Knocks that lead down to 4 now.
Got plenty of time, Gary.
Yeah,
6 minutes.
Of time.
6.5 minutes. You got plenty of time in the game. Oh, my. There, London's player left the lane too early. Now it's down to 2, Gary. Big Walnut rebounded and scored off the foul. It's down to 2.
Goes for 3 and it won't go. It's one pass and shooting. I tell you, it's a lot of times they don't get it.
They got to be more patient. They got to be more patient. They're not getting that kind of offensive rebounds, and they're only getting one shot.
And especially when you're forced into a half-court offense,
tied up.
Show patience.
Stump for Big Walnut. Hits a jumper inside the foul line. It's tied up now. 52-all.
Under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Now we're take a good look at things here. Miscommunication. Tell you what, this Stump don't let nothing stop him. He's Division I. We needed that one. We've had about 3 lead changes there, Ted, in the past
that's right.
minute.
About a minute.
Here comes Stump back. Sean Kahn knocks in his 3.
Over and back, isn't it?
No.
Oh, London hit the ball, yeah.
London hit the ball.
That's right.
Little finger roll by number 14, Martin. This Andy Martin's been playing pretty good ball tonight.
He has been. He kept Big Walnut in the first quarter.
And London's content to move the ball around up top. Kahn open for 3. Will it go? Yes!
Yes! Another 3-pointer by Sean Kahn. London takes a 2-point lead with 4:40.
4:45 left in the quarter in the game. And we have a barn burner as Russell goes to the bench.
We have a timeout here by Big Walnut. Well, we're halfway through the final stanza.
And I tell you what.
Red Raiders ahead by 2, and the lead keeps changing back and forth.
Like you said before, we have a barn burner. Katie bar the door because London's coming out. London's up 2. Okay, I got you, Don.
Well, I think if you look at the tempo of this game, it seems to me whatever team is going to end up being most patient with the ball as we get down the stretch here to work for their best shots is the one that's likely going to win.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, right now the best shot for London seems to be Sean Kahn's 3-point shot. He's hit 2 in a row.
It's been working good for him. As we go back and take a look here at London's huddle. 2-point game here with a little over 4.5 minutes to go in the game, Ted. We got a barn burner.
We got a barn burner, and I tell you what, I don't know what now. We don't have any height on the floor. John Wilson's on the bench, and
yeah, we got a new lineup. We got Russell in.
We got Russell in, Jeremy Miller, Pete Grolke, Sean Kahn, and Corey Bennett's the 5 for London. Our 2 big men are on the bench. Bo Williamson and John Wilson are on the bench right now. And Stump ties it up for Big Walnut. It's pretty hard to stop a 6'5" man inside like that unless you're up there in his face.
And Kahn makes a move to the bucket, and he draws the foul. And they still have 2 fouls to give, 1 foul to give.
They got 1 left.
So that might have been a good foul there.
It was, because it was a sure 2 points. Sean Kahn was going for the layup.
I thought Russell might go ahead and get ready to pop one there.
That's what I thought.
I think they're looking for Kahn or Bennett.
Yeah, they're being patient.
He pulled up his dribble.
They're being patient with the ball.
Don't want to pull that dribble up. Miller, little short jumper, won't go.
Sean Kahn battling.
And we can't get anything. Grulke's big hustle. Knocks it out of bounds ball. Goes back to Big Walnut.
Well, it's tied up, Gary, 58 all.
58 all, tie ball game.
Here comes Big Walnut passing long passes down the floor. They're looking for their money player. 3-point attempt, no good.
Oh, over the back.
Over the back by number 32 for Big Walnut, Scott Weatherby.
Tell you what, these guys aren't in too much foul trouble.
No, they're not. Scott Weatherby, I know he's got to have about 3 or 4 on him, I would think. Let's see what the board says here.
We got some blood here.
Yeah, I think we do on Stump.
Stump. That's automatic. You have to come out of the game, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
I think so.
John Wilson's back in the ball game for London, and 24, Matt Jacobus, I guess, is going to be in the game for Big Walnut.
Still got high? Got a tie ball game. That little break give London a little rest there.
John Wilson goes up for a short jumper. Here comes Big Walnut with a guy down underneath all alone. Blows the layup.
Beautiful block by Wilson on the first attempt.
Beautiful block by John Wilson.
And Miller comes down and draws the foul.
Excellent block.
Donnie, can we get that block by Wilson? He went over the top and was patient and come back down on top of the ball. And it's just lucky that the official was in the right position, or that had probably been called a foul.
That probably would have been, yeah, you're right. If the official was back, could see the whole thing. Good hands by John Wilson.
Yeah.
Good body control. That's pretty good moves for a big man like him, 6'6".
That was a pretty move. Ready? Let's roll it.
Well, no.
And here comes that block by Wilson.
All the way
He's
down.
Up.
Beautiful,
Nice,
beautiful hands, beautiful hands.
Thank you, Don.
That's keeping your head in the game, isn't it?
Keep your head,
That's
yeah.
keeping it in it. Kevin Myers misses his first shot. Misses
And the
his second shot.
And Wilson comes down with the
And
rebound.
we still have a tie game.
3
still have
minutes
a
in the
tie
game.
game.
3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Look inside to Wilson, and he goes and uses them. Oh, we'll take that one.
Jeremy Miller goes up for the rebound.
Hey, here comes Jeremy.
That's right. Jeremy puts it in strong and draws the foul.
Draws the foul.
We got a possible 3-point play here now. Got the foul on number 24, I guess it is.
Which gives London a 2-point lead. Which, as we both know in this day and age with a 3-point play,
that's right.
It's not much of a lead. But we'll take any lead we can get. Jeremy goes to the foul line, chance to make a 3-point play out of it.
Well, Jeremy's got a chance to put London up by 3. He put them up by 2, so let's see if he can sink that free throw. He does. Doesn't. Misses a free throw.
A little too strong.
2-point game now.
Got me up here shaking now.
Yeah, London back in a tight man-to-man. They got Pete Grulke on the stump. They try to.
Big Walnut still running the motion.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to motion Stump, and there he comes. See the cut through on Stump. Pete Grulke grabs a nice rebound.
Goes up high and snatch that one. Now's where we need a little composure.
That's right. The London needs to take their time here.
Take the good shot.
Take
Don't
their good
set on
shot.
the ball,
Take
but
their
take
time.
the good shot.
Take their time. Let them work. Take their time. Corey Bennett makes an unbelievable
steal. Won't go. Kahn up. Good fake by Kahn. And it gets to go. All right.
Beautiful rebound.
What do you think about that, Kahn? All day long.
Sean Kahn gives them a 4-point lead, and Big Walnut wants a timeout.
Yeah,
they want to talk about it. They want to talk about it.
We got about 2:06 left in the fourth quarter, and London is in another game like they were last night.
But you know, you got to hand it to London. They're hitting the offensive boards here this quarter, which is something they hadn't done the first 3 quarters.
That's right. They're hitting the offensive boards, and they're making some of these mistakes, turnovers. They're turning them into points.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it's going to be. It's going to be a.
We'll see if we can get that Sean Kahn shot just a minute ago.
That's going to be critical. This is going to be a critical.
We might be out of time.
This is going to be a critical situation for Big Walnut.
Yeah.
What they do with the ball this time is going to really be critical. With a 4-point deficit, if they don't score this time, they're going to be in a difficult situation with London. If Big Walnut fails to score here with 2 minutes to go,
put us in the driver's seat if they fail to score.
You know.
Could put Big Walnut in a situation where they have to foul.
They're going to have to foul. Then everybody's in a penalty now.
A near steal by Kahn.
Number 14.
Now we need some defense.
Andy Martin's got the ball for Big Walnut. He was the one that really helped them offensively in that first quarter. Andy Martin's got the ball.
Not in the game.
Yes, he is. Yeah,
Where's he at?
Pete Grolke's guarding him. See, he's got another jersey on, 23.
Oh, he changed jerseys. Okay. I lost him. Now we got a 2-point game. We need a score here.
This is critical now for London.
It doesn't have to be a 3.
London's got to be critical. Got to have a critical possession now.
This is crunch time now.
It's very much crunch time.
This is where we find out separates the men from the boys. And Coach Guston wants to talk about it.
I don't blame him. I would too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot, Ted.
Yeah.
You're the coach now. What would you be telling these boys at this situation?
Well, what I'd be telling them in this situation is we got 1:25 on the clock. We got a 2-point lead. Let's be patient with it and get John Wilson open underneath and go to him for that final 2 that we need. And we got plenty of time to do it with, so let's just be patient and work the ball into John.
And the key to that is being patient. Being patient and hold back. And like I say, it's going to take a lot of discipline on this situation. Because they're coming at you.
If I want anybody fouled at this point, I want John Wilson going to the line.
So far, he's been our big shooter.
I want him going to the free throw strike. Be patient and get it to John Wilson. The key to it here is don't make any stupid passes. It's going to be crucial here we don't make any bad passes.
2-point game, 62-60, 1:25 to go in the game, and London inbound.
London's substituted Josh Shoney for Pete Grolke here.
Kahn's up top the key. They got a chaser on Kahn. Oops, there it is.
We got a mismatch here.
Ooh, the ball's going in awful tight quarters.
Corey Bennett takes a 3-pointer. It's not going to go.
Oh, no.
I don't think that's a shot you want.
No,
not with 57 seconds on and a 2-point lead. That's not a shot you want. Now
we got to hope they miss one front end of this foul.
Big Walnut's got a chance to tie the game now.
We got 57 seconds left in the game, and London's up by 2 with, you said that was Stump changed jerseys? Stump on the line.
Stump changed from jersey number 40 to 23. He's at the front end of a 1-and-1. No good. Wilson has the rebound.
We still control our own destiny.
Corey Bennett has the ball. He wisely holds up with it. The ball. London's got the ball. Fouled by Stump.
Now we've got to knock down the fouls.
Now Josh Shoney has got to put these foul shots in.
We were getting pretty close to it. We were fighting the shot clock there, Ted.
Well, I'll tell you this. With a 2-point lead, he needs a couple of these free throws because just what you said earlier, the 3-point basket doesn't put you out of the game.
That's right. So we need to knock these down. Here's the pressure situation here. Can we do it? It won't go. And still anybody's ball game. London up by 2, under 40 seconds left in the game.
Stump has the ball for Big Walnut. They want a clear out here. They want the ball in his hands with a clear out. He's got the shot. He ties it up.
Good.
It's a tie game.
Now the main thing is not to panic. We still got 19 seconds. Looking for Wilson. It's a tie ball game. We don't want to do anything crazy now.
He should have never pulled his dribble up, Gary. They got 6 seconds on the clock, 7.
And we got a timeout with 6 seconds. Whoa! Are we going to have an overtime? What do you think, Carl?
Looks like it could be an overtime, Gary.
I know it.
I think Josh got a little clutched up there, didn't he, with that
yeah.
move to the side there. He got that feeling that pressure, I think. The franchise.
Yeah, we run it down pretty close. Now it's going to boil down to, are we going to be able to get the shot off? I've seen a similar situation in Bexley, but we were behind at the time, and we weren't able to get the shot. Well, as a matter of fact, we got 3 attempts.
3 attempts.
And couldn't get the ball to go in. Now who do we go to? Who's the go-to man on this team?
I'll tell you, as I said before, I still think you go inside to Wilson and let him take the shot. I really do. I think that's the one that could get you the foul.
Do you think they practice 5-second situations and 10-second situations?
I don't know. I hope so. They're going to need it right now. They're going to need it. The ball comes out in front of the London bench, and the clock doesn't start till somebody touches it. So we got maybe 1-2 passes, Gary. And somebody's going to have to shoot.
I look for Bennett to throw the ball in and then come in and get it.
Sean Kahn's got it.
And we got an overtime.
It's overtime.
I tell you what, Stump threw that ball a jump pass there. Looked like he could really ring the ball. As we go into overtime, 62-62.
I thought sure Sean Kahn would pull up and shoot that one instead of dribbling on, didn't you?
I thought he was trying to go in there and maybe draw a foul.
Is that what you think? Yeah, he might have
possibility.
Been. I thought sure he was going to go up with that shot. He had a clear lane there, and I thought, here he goes. It's going to go up.
Yeah.
Well, we got 4 minutes on the clock. It's a new game. It's
a new ball game.
Half quarter now.
Yeah. I think this is our first overtime that I know of this year, isn't it?
I think it is. Well, you have to hand it to Big Walnut. They hung in there behind most of the last 2.5 quarters at least. Hung in there until they tied the game up.
It's been a barn burner.
That doesn't take anything away from the Red Raiders, but because the Red Raiders have played awful tough basketball tonight.
They sure have.
It's been a great high school basketball game. I mean, this is a classic, really.
Well, this is typical of London all year long so far. They've been in these 1- and 2-point games all year.
I think Grookey about out-jumped Stump the last time, didn't he?
No, not what I seen.
Didn't he? Okay.
Stump was up there pretty good.
Well, we're going to see now. Stump's got him by about 4 inches, so we'll see.
Grookey got that.
Grookey got that tip. We weren't ready to take possession of it, though, were we?
That was a situation where they made us tip it, where they wanted us to tip it.
They're picking for Stump to get that ball.
And I think we got a foul on Bennett. That might be all for him.
No, Gary, I really think if the umpires had a camera to see that one, Stump pushed off. That was a charge.
Donnie, if you got that,
that was a charge.
That back.
Use his left arm to push off.
Foul, yeah. We'll just see where the referees were on that.
Yeah, if we get that on almost instant video here.
Yeah, we're going to try to.
You'll see Stump pushing off with his forearm.
Probably the official was out of position at the time. Tell me when you're ready, Don.
Yeah, Stumps goes to the line for what, 1-and-1 or 2?
I believe it had to be a 1-and-1. Okay, hold on, see if he makes this. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Let it run.
Now watch.
Here we come.
They're trying to break Stump loose here. Now watch where, see, he gets the ball right here. Now watch when he drives. Now watch his arm. See him pushing Corey off right there?
Yeah, he sure did.
Took that elbow and shoved him off.
Thanks, Don.
Well, in the meantime, we have a foul on Big Walnut, and Bo Williamson goes to the line for a 1-and-1 now. Bo's got a chance to put London in the lead.
with 3:45 to go into overtime.
Seems like we've missed a lot of foul shots tonight, doesn't it?
I think so, and that's critical to any basketball game. That one there didn't go anywhere near look like going in.
Yeah, we've had a lot of attempts from the free throw line tonight, late in the basketball game, and we haven't hit very many of them. He walked with that ball.
And Williamson comes down with the rebound. And here comes Sony pushing it hard.
Well, we'll see if London takes the ball into Wilson as they tried that time.
And he's fouled by number 30.
Now there's the play I think they should have been trying early, about 40 seconds to go in the game.
I tell you what, those big men inside for Big Walnut have been playing some jam-up defense.
Oh, they have. They've been
jam-up defense.
There's no doubt they scouted Wilson last night, and they've been trying to stop him inside. Well, Big John will have a chance to put London ahead now. He's shooting a 1-and-1. There's John.
There we go. Still a lot of time left in this overtime.
If I'm London's coach, that's the guy I want at the free throw line.
Yeah, John has been very consistent at the free throw line this year. And he's perfect in that set there. Puts up London up by 2, 64-62. 3 minutes left to go in overtime. We said it was going to be a barn burner. Go down to the last minute. We didn't know it'd go this far, though.
It's a barn burner. Well, I thought for a minute they had their guy open. Pete Grolke gets a rebound for London on a missed shot by Big Walnut.
Good move.
Sean Collins bringing the ball down.
He tries to go all the way. Good save, near save by Bennett.
Yes,
and it was a save by Wilson.
Williamson, yeah. Bo Williamson made a great save on that one.
We got to go ahead and win this game because I got some chitlins and hog maws waiting on me at home.
Well, you better hope not for a double overtime, man. we got John Wilson inside.
He goes up strong. Use the board.
John Wilson puts London ahead by 4. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, London takes a 4-point lead.
But as we said before, Big Walnut is very composed,
very composed.
Patient.
Yes, they are. Moving the ball. Calling a pushing foul on Josh Shonen. The franchise. They call a foul on the franchise. Well, this is a critical free throw for Big Walnut. 1-and-1. 1-and-1. He makes the first end of it.
First one.
Cuts it to 3. Cuts the lead to 3.
Cuts it to a one-shot game here so far, right now.
Well, we got a substitution for Big Walnut. Number 22. Mike Stochef, number 22.
See how London positions herself on this miss. And a good rebound by
Bo Williamson. London's got a 3-point lead now with 2 minutes.
Con played it smart, holds it up. Got to get across the half court.
Charging. I knew it. Sean's got to get that under control when he leaves his feet.
He does that a lot.
He's got to get under control. When he makes that spin, he gets a little bit out of control, and that's critical in a close game like this.
That's right.
Possession of the ball means a lot. And London had possession of the ball. They get the ball into Stump's hands now with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, you know who's going to go to. It's definitely going to go to Stump.
Right,
they're going to clear it out for him.
They're going to clear it out. They're clearing it out for Stump.
Rulke's playing him tight.
Good rebound. Good rebound by Sean Kahn.
We got minute 44 in the game.
Go back to Wilson.
lot of hustle. Spread the floor. London spread the floor now.
Spreading the floor with the lead and 1:31
come and
left.
beat the ball in a situation like this. We're at 1:27 in the game. I thought he was going to call it.
I did too.
Out there.
I thought sure he was going to call that Big Walnut ball.
I'm going to get my pea shooter out and get him.
Well, Big Walnut's going to take time out to talk about it.
And 3 points separates the two teams with 66-63. London up, 1:24 left in overtime. Well, now we're back to the drawing board, Ted. I'm not going to ask you this time what you tell them.
If you ask me, I'll tell you the same.
I know you would.
Be patient with that ball and go inside to Wilson. I'd run at least 30 or 40 seconds off the clock and go inside to Wilson.
Yeah, I definitely. Like I say, when we spread the floor like this, I don't know if they practice it or not, which I'm sure they probably do.
I'm sure they did, yeah.
One of the big things in that situation like that is you've got to come to meet the pass.
That's right.
You can't stand back and expect the pass to come to you because
you're so
they're
right.
Cut that pass lane off in a heartbeat.
You're so right. You're so right. And tonight, if you notice, Big Walnut's done just that. A lot of times they've cut that passing lane off. And I hope that's what the coach told them during the timeout. I hope he said, "Come meet that ball." Well, this is critical. This is critical. A critical possession for London.
Yeah, we've got to get at least 4 more points to get our 70 points.
There's a foul on number 20.
I think we've been averaging close to 70 points. Now where we need...
Now Josh has got to be relaxed now. The franchise has got to relax.
The franchise has got to be the franchise.
He's got to relax.
He's got to earn his money this time.
He's got to relax.
Or we're going to trade him.
You've got to relax, Josh. You've got to just take a deep breath up there and relax, my friend. Nobody's got a hand in your face, and just relax and put it in there. No.
We've missed a lot of foul shots. Now it's the defense.
Critical foul shots. Critical foul shots.
Still a 3-point game, and they're looking for...
Critical foul. They're looking for Stump underneath, and Grulke is just really playing tremendous defense underneath on him. London is playing a great man-to-man defense.
Good spin move, and it goes.
Good point.
Number 20.
Well, Gary, we have 50 seconds in a 1-point game.
We got a score here. There should have been a foul there.
If you were Big Walnut, who would you foul? Would you foul Josh again?
I would.
They just fouled John Wilson.
There we go.
That's who I want there if I'm London.
That's the one I want. So far, he's been pretty accurate at the foul line.
That's right. He's your money player on this kind of a game.
Big senior, 6'5", John Wilson.
Well, we got a 1-point lead, and we got 38 seconds, and we got John Wilson at the line.
Here's his chance to be a hero.
If I'm Dave Gustin, I couldn't call it any better than that.
Hey, all right, John. That was composure there.
That's very, very composure.
We still need this one to...
Oh, we need it. We need it, Gary.
Assure us of another overtime.
Oh, another overtime.
Down to it.
You'll never get home to those chitlins.
I know it. And here we go. 37 seconds left. London's up by 3 once again. And we got a jump ball. Whose ball is it?
London's ball, I think. London's ball. It's a jump ball, and it's a London's ball. London's basketball.
London.
They tied him up.
Come on, let's get this over so I can get them chillins. You know something, Ted, I don't even like chillins. Ain't no way I got no chillins in my house.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. Everybody in London's probably thinking they got a belly full of chitlins right now at this game. I'm going to tell you.
A lot of grease, huh?
That's right. 68-65 and 31 seconds and your ball.
There you go.
Well,
once again, I want to thank you because I'm claiming a victory right now, and I want to thank you for coming up and helping me out.
I love it. I love high school basketball and love to help you out.
I appreciate it. Maybe next time we get together and get a little rundown on this Field of Dreams we're putting together.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And let some of these people know what we need to do to make this a reality.
The only game you got to promise me that you'll let me call is the Madison Plains game with you.
Oh, that's the one you want to do?
That's right. That's the one I want to do.
I'm sure Tommy will show up for that one, but we can always use the co-partner.
That's going to be a game, too.
That's definitely going to be a game.
That's going to be a barn burner. Okay, let's see if London can put the ball in play. They got it to John. That's who I want with it. Come on down.
Got to get it across the half court. And Wilson playing guard. No.
Yes. Beautiful by John Wilson.
And we got him on the run.
And Bo Wilson throws it away.
And we give him another chance.
Bo Williamson threw the ball away.
We had him on the run there for a few seconds. Carl's just shaking his head. I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, we had him put away, and then we let him right back in the game. That's about, what, the third time now in the last 2 minutes?
And you know they're going to go looking for Stump.
They're going right to Stump.
To their money player.
Well, I tell you what, Gary, they're going to have to play the best defense they've played tonight.
Without a foul.
Tired. So their legs are probably hurting right now. They're going to have to just pull down on the inside.
I'll tell you what, it might not be a bad idea to make a quick foul.
Yeah, you're right.
Send them to the line shooting a 1-and-1.
That's probably a good idea, Gary.
And hope that they miss one or make one, and we get the ball.
That's right.
Even if they make two, we got the ball back.
The thing they don't want to do is give somebody a clear three-point shot.
Right. As long as it's not an intentional foul. Here we go.
Well, they're trying to set somebody up. Stump. Here comes Stump out to the three-point. I knew he'd take the three-pointer.
And it's three, and it's short, and Lennon might come out of here.
There's a foul.
And they foul Wilson. Well, we got out of that without using my strategy.
I'll tell you what. Pete Grilke did a master job on that defense and Stump on that play.
Hey,
didn't foul him, got his hand up in his face.
He's done what one of Tommy's phrases. He's got in Stump's jock, and he's just rode him all night long.
I'll tell you, that was a great defensive.
Great defensive.
Great defense by Pete Grilke.
Take a look at that scoreboard. Ain't that something?
68-65 with 5 seconds to go. John Wilson is our...
And he sinks it.
It's over with now.
That puts it out of reach.
It's out of reach now.
Well, it isn't, it isn't. He's got to make it one more. It's still a two-possession ball game, so I'm saying it's time to go get them chilies. Let's take a look at the scoreboard.
Well, I was beginning to wonder about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know it. As we pick up the good shot of the crowd.
I'll tell you,
close up there, Carl. That's good.
London again played a great defensive game.
Yeah,
I mean, it was 65 points, but I'll tell you, it was still a great defensive game by London.
Well, any more than 65 points is a defensive game.
Well, it was.
If you get up past 70 or more, then you're looking at. Then you wonder where the defense really is.
Well, I noticed tonight, Stump. A lot of the offense is set up when they slash through to get Stump open. He comes up a lot of picks and rolls, and I know tonight London stifled his game plan.
He sure did. You got it added up? Game's over. Add it up, Turkey.
Well, Gary, you can say one thing. This has been a great weekend for basketball for the London fans.
It sure has been. And Wilson's perfect. That should let it go. We'll just let him have this one. Stump's going to dunk one. And we come out with a 70-67 victory.
70-67 over London.
Runs us London up to 10-1. Well,
great game for the team, a great game for the fans.
Great game for the team and the fans, like you said. We'll pick up the unofficial scoring on the floor.
Andy Martin with 15. Kevin Myers, 5. Mike Shockley, 15. Scott Weatherby, 8. And Aaron Stump with 24. For London, Josh Sony with 3. Sean Kahn with 16. Corey Bennett with 11. Pete Ruke with 7. Jeremy Miller with 7. Bo Williamson with 4. And with all of the points scored in overtime, John Wilson 22.
John kills and 22. Now, I tell you what, that kind of wraps it up here. And like I say, Ted, once again, I'm glad you were able to come up here and do it with me.
Love it.
In the absence of Tommy. And we're going with another win. And I will be calling on you again. So
yep. I'm going to come up here and harass you during the Plains game if you don't have me up here.
I heard that. So as for now, this is Gary McNeil.
Ted Clemens
saying, see ya, wouldn't want to be.